I personally believe that a long-distance relationship is not good for you no matter what, because the relationship is supposed to be where two people come together and they bond. Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson. Thank you so much for coming to our YouTube channel, Innocent Love. I really appreciate that, and Sherry really appreciates that. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that I was thinking about it for a while, and it's regarding a long-distance relationship or long-distance relationship. Okay, now before I get into this topic, I really wanted to say again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everyone who supported us and who helps our channel to grow on Innocent Love. We have now over 2,000 subscribers. I'm very thankful for that. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And if you like the content that you hear here, I still encourage you all the time to make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I would really appreciate that. So with that said, let's talk about a long-distance relationship. And first of all, what is a long-distance relationship? A long-distance relationship is basically where one partner lives in one part and the other partner lives really, really far away from the other person. Let me take this out of my ear here because I have these little things in my ear here, but I think I can hear myself better this way. So anyway, yeah, it is basically that two people are living really far from each other and not really able to see each other on a regular basis. Not like the same as if you, you know, live with your partner in the same house or apartment, or you basically live together. You know, you see each other every day. A long distance relationship is exactly the opposite. So one partner is really far away and one really there. And now you probably ask yourself the question, is it good to have a long distance relationship? Is it bad? What is it? And you know what, honestly, it really depends. I can only talk about from my personal experience, you know. I used to have, let me think right now. I used to have one, I used to have one long distance relationship. And I used to live in Germany and my partner used to live in Switzerland. So she was basically like, you know, like 800 miles away from where I am, you know, where I was. And for me personally, it was not a good experience because the type of person I am, you know, I like to be close to my partner. I like to see my partner on a regular basis. So for me personally, it really did not help because, you know, I started to miss the person after a couple of days and constantly writing letters back and forth and once in a phone call. And usually I saw like maybe once a month or so. And for me personally, it was not a good thing. But in general, is a long distance relationship good or bad? It really depends. Some people are okay with that, other people don't. You know, some people it's very beneficial because both people are very busy in general, so they don't really have much time to really spend time together on a regular basis. Maybe the man, you know, he has a career going on, the woman also has a career, so they're very busy and very distracted. And with that, it's actually not a problem for them to have a long distance relationship. I personally would say, my personal opinion, regardless if you are okay with this or not, I personally believe that a long distance relationship is not good for you no matter what, because the relationship is supposed to be where two people come together and they bond. You know, I think that a long distance relationship, in my opinion, is not really a relationship at all. You know, we have to really define relationship. And relationship is really where you spend time together, you get to know each other, you grow together, you become one together. This is what is called a relationship. You know, you're molding yourself together until you become this perfect one when you're married, you know? So a long distance relationship, I don't know who really came up with this word, but it's not really a relationship at all. You know, it is, I'm just saying, so at the beginning I said that I had a long distance relationship because I just wanted you to understand what it is, and that way you know what I'm talking about. But in general, I would honestly say that a long distance relationship is not a relationship at all. And I personally believe that it is not really supporting you, you know, especially if you want to be serious with each other. I personally would recommend that you really, you know, find a way to get together, you know. And I know that sometimes circumstances doesn't give you an option to be closer. You know, some people are in a long distance relationship because they have no other choice. Maybe they cannot afford to live in another country with the other person, or maybe two partners have met each other online, and the other person lives all the way in America, and the other person lives in the Philippines, and it is not easy for the guys to come together, you know? So in those situations, I would honestly say that, you know, if you really want to be together and you both are living in two different countries and you're really serious with each other, that you should really considering, you know, one person moving into the other country, you know, get married in order to live in the other country, or vice versa, you know, whether you want to move to the United States or you want to move to the Philippines or any other country, wherever you live, you know, make sure that you do this early enough, because if you don't, then like I said, the way you actually bond with each other, it's not gonna grow because you don't spend the necessary time together. So you really have to spend more time together, and really you have to spend physical time together, not over the phone or writing letters all the time or video chatting, because this is not gonna help you come together. And I personally believe that, as a matter of fact, as you are getting more wanting to be together, but you're not able to get together because you're so far apart, it's gonna create frustration in either one of you guys, because, you know, you really start to wanting to spend more time together, but you can't. So it's gonna frustrate you, you know, it's gonna make it hard on your supposedly relationship, you know. So if you have a long distance relationship, I would personally recommend that you really seek to get together soon rather than later, you know. And for those who are in a long distance relationship for any other reasons, you know, maybe you were together and then you got separated and you want to spend time apart, this is the only way where this may be beneficial, because maybe you had a big argument and you need time to spend time apart, and you know, one person moves over there, one person moves over there. As long as you both plan and you say to yourself, you know what, let's spend a couple months apart so that we can rejuvenate ourselves and get back together that way, this may be okay, because you're working on yourself in order to heal your relationship. But other than that, a long distance relationship, for me personally, is not beneficial unless, like I said before, you are working on spending more closer time together, you know. That's my personal opinion regarding a long distance relationship. And based on my personal experience, I had a long distance relationship and it didn't do me any good. You know, it didn't do me any good. So with that said, if you have a long distance relationship, I would suggest that you try to get together. You know what? If you are serious with each other, you know, you should consider getting married in order for you guys to come together and be together, okay? Relationship is about two people being together, growing and maturing together as one, becoming intimate with each other and growing together as a couple, okay? And ultimately becoming a married couple, okay? This is having a relationship, and this is what you should pursue rather than a long distance relationship, okay? That's my personal opinion regarding this. And if you guys have any questions regarding that topic, if you have any questions that I have not, or anything that I have not answered in this video, what I think about it, then please leave it in the comments below, and I will answer your questions in the comments, okay? And also pray for the people in Israel and the and the Palestine. You know, those people are suffering greatly right now. We got to think about those people. Make sure that you keep them in their prayers, Lord, that God will intervene in them, and that God will bring healing in those countries in the Middle East right now, okay? With that said, guys, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me, okay? Peace out. We love you all.